travel with us through beautiful Southern Oregon as we visit the gems of the Rogue Valley. These are some of the most popular and hidden gems in the region. We'll take you and explore incredible venues, amazing hotspots, unique museums, and places you can bring the whole family. So get ready for your hosts, Cassandra Wass and David Nienow.
Hello and welcome to Gems of the Rogue Valley. I'm your host, Cassandra Wass.
And I'm your host, David Nienow. And today we have a special festival gem to be featured here on our show.
Yes.
It's actually a festival gem that's now in its 14th year.
This is a sweet gem.
That's incredibly sweet gem.
We are talking about the Oregon Chocolate Festival, which takes place right here in Ashland.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And I want to say it's been described as 3 days in Chocoholics heaven.
Yeah, that sounds about right, I think, for this.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
so today we have the Oregon Chocolate Festival coordinator, Karolina Lavagnino, here with us. And so, Karolina, welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
So, to begin with, how did the Chocolate Festival get started?
This is our 14th year.
Right.
It's hard to believe, but 14, 15 years ago, working at Ashland Springs Hotel, we found this void, this need for some kind of destination event, because as you can imagine, March, February can be tricky in Ashland. It's just the very beginning of the Oregon Shakespeare Festival.
Right. Exactly.
Weather can be winter, can be beautiful spring, so it's unpredictable again. And we decided, let's try with something that will attract people of all ages. What's better than chocolate?
Yeah, exactly.
Kids and seniors, and there's everyone in between that will enjoy chocolate. So the first Oregon Chocolate Festival started.
Wow.
Yeah. And now it's being held in March. Is it traditionally held in March each year?
Every single year we do it in March. This is the first year, as a matter of fact, that we pushed it one more week. Normally it was always first weekend in March. We chose to go with the second.
Okay.
Nice.
And so we're in this 14th year. How has it progressed over the years to what it is now? Because looking at the website, it seems like a pretty extensive set of activities.
First year, it was at Ashland Springs Hotel. We had 14 vendors.
Wow.
Now we max at 50 vendors.
Wow.
We did not have any workshops at the beginning. We did not have chocolate makers dinner. Now you can imagine, and if you visit OregonChocolateFestival.com, we do have many extra activities inside and outside of the venue. So there's something for everyone, between a 5K run and a mentioned chocolate wine dinner, workshops at a local chocolatier shop. So many things happening.
Right.
Yeah. And how long has it been held at the Ashland Hills Hotel?
This is going to be our third year.
Okay.
It's just that we outgrew the historic
I was
Ashland
going to
Springs
say,
Hotel.
right?
Yes.
You outgrew it. Yeah.
Yes. It was really challenging. We would spread between the crystal room downstairs, grand ballroom upstairs, and the conservatory. It was harder and harder. It would bottleneck. So when we took over as Newman Hotel Group, the Ashland Hills, and finally renovated the grand ballroom, I was like, we're moving.
Yeah,
Right,
okay.
right. I mean, I have to say, I've been to it at the Ashland Springs Hotel, and you're right. I was like downstairs, then upstairs, then here stairs, and I had so much chocolate. I wasn't like a drunk. I was a drunk chocolate person, and I was like, we got to go get some food. So it's great because there's a Luna Cafe over there, and so if you've had too much chocolate, then you can go to the
go
Luna
and enjoy some
Right,
sandwich,
some
something
real
different than
food
chocolate,
to get
yes.
that sugar
What
high
do you mean
down.
chocolate's not a real food?
It's more than real food.
Okay, wait, we got more questions.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you say are some of the highlights of the Chocolate Festival?
Well, to me, just showcasing amazing chocolatiers. And for many years, it was just Oregon chocolatiers, but just a few years back, we decided let's go and showcase entire West Coast.
Wow.
So really, we have vendors that come from Washington State, that come from California. Still, majority is from Oregon. However, there is a mix. And for me, this is such a big opportunity for anyone who loves chocolate to, during one weekend, in one big space, get to experience chocolates of all kinds, made different ways, with different ingredients, because you have something that will have habanero peppers and something that is with caramel. I mean, there's traditional and non-traditional ways of preparing different products with chocolate that I've experienced over the years. Of course, as I mentioned before, besides just vendors, we try to make it as educational as possible. So we've brought in nutritionists. We had panel discussions with beer makers who use chocolate to make chocolate stout. We've invited chefs who teach at the Oregon Coast Culinary Institute. This year we have a judge coming from the Culinary Institute of America, which I'm very excited about. So bringing for people opportunities to learn more than just, okay, I'm gonna have another.
Right, just gonna have some chocolate.
Yeah.
Right, they're learning about it. Well, you have a couple of highlights. You've got social hour, the chocolate maker's dinner, the spa party, the 5K run, and the Learn to Make Truffles workshop. So could you just give us a little flavor of, you know, kind of each one of those and what people would expect if they went to those? Okay, great.
Yeah. So the social hour, it's really a 2-hour event. It's our kickoff party on Friday night, March 9th.
Okay.
And you get to enjoy live music, appetizers, learn how to make some chocolate infused cocktails. There will be a bartender from Lark's restaurant demoing those.
Okay.
There will be a chocolate fountain. And just people having a great time. Then, of course, there is the chocolate maker's wine dinner.
And that's at the hotel, right?
And we keep it still at the historic Ashland Springs Hotel.
Okay.
It's a 4-course dinner where chocolate is incorporated into every single dish and paired with local wines. So it's each year it's just an amazing experience, amazing culinary.
And what happens at the spa party? I'm curious about that one.
From Morrison Spa, where estheticians teach people how to make different products that can help, whether it's a moisturizer using cocoa or sugar scrubs. You can take products home, but just to learn that cacao can be also used in the spa products.
Yeah, I mean, I saw some pictures that women had chocolate all over their faces, and I was like, whoa.
And they're drinking.
Just be licking it all.
They're drinking martinis while doing it. It's
that's
just
decadent.
perfect.
And then you've got this 5K run.
Just so that you can feel a little bit better about yourself.
There's
balance.
First, right? That's Sunday, right?
Yes.
Okay, and do you get a lot of people for that?
Yes, we do.
Wow.
There is many people who will just walk that distance, which is great too. It's the same distance, so. And then there's a kids dash, so we encourage families to do it.
Nice.
There's other things that we don't have on the website yet. We are planning to do a scavenger hunt for kids from downtown's Treehouse kids store through all the way to Science Works, all the way to Luna Cafe. So hopefully this will happen this year. We're trying to bring more and more things for people of all ages and of all interests.
Well, we actually have a film that I put together of all these little highlights. So over there in the control room, if we can put that on, that would be terrific. Can we take a look?
All right, and we're back. And so now we want to talk about vendors, but the first thing I have to say is that right now my mind is wrapped around the idea that there's a chocolate beer, okay? So is like the chocolate beer vendor going to be there to begin with?
There's chocolate beer and chocolate wine, by the way.
Oh my
And
gosh.
aren't they there? Do you have some vendors that do that?
We've had before. I am not sure if we're gonna have the chocolate wine this year.
Okay.
However, we will have mead, we will have chai. It's interesting how many different vendors also join us, whether it's they use chocolate in their product or their product pairs really well with chocolate. So
Right.
of
Right.
course we have wineries
Yeah, right.
because
Right.
it's such a big piece that goes so well with
Yeah.
chocolate.
And so are there vendors there that are like separate from the chocolate, that are not directly chocolate related, but they're just like dealing with
We call
other-
it beyond chocolate. Yes.
Okay, beyond chocolate.
Beyond
okay.
chocolate, yes, we
All
do
right.
have them. As one of the examples which I'm very excited about, we are partnering this year with Paddington Station, and they will have the pop-up shop during the festival. And Pam is going to bring different T-shirts, mugs, books, everything that has the chocolate theme.
Right, okay.
So while shopping for some gift ideas, I think that Paddington Station shop will be a great spot to
They've
get
got
some
great
fun
stuff.
things.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
yeah.
always finds some amazing things. So I'm very excited about her joining the festival.
Yeah.
We also have the competitions, which is big. And this year, again, we're bringing the chocolate dessert contest and trying to get local chefs, pastry chefs to participate. It's just an opportunity to showcase their talent. They don't have that many opportunities besides the culinary festival.
Is that from local restaurants then?
Yes.
And they bring this amazing desserts?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, like, and I suppose like the public is there to like sample all the desserts, right? 'Cause it's like, or do we just like sign up to be a judge? Because I'd be like, I'm there like right now for that. Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind if I'm looking for a judge.
Okay, great. Yes, I want to be at the top of the list for that position. So.
Well, speaking of that, you were saying there's lots of different workshops during the day when you can come to the festival, and one of them is the chocolate therapy workshop.
Yes.
What goes on in a like, is that just like eat lots of chocolate to make you feel better? Like, what's going on with chocolate?
Painting with chocolate.
Oh, painting with chocolate. Okay,
Yes.
I see. And
Yeah.
so you're doing
We have different
therapy.
surprises. There's something for everyone.
I
So
see
we
that.
get
I
to
see
create some
that.
art with chocolate that we get to then consume after you create the art. Right?
Or maybe take home and
Yeah.
show your family.
What are some of the highlight like chef demos?
Well, we again reach out to local chefs, and the presentations that they've had so far, maybe a chef from Mix Bake Shop or from Lark's Restaurant pastry chef, they will be just teaching people maybe simpler of their recipes of how to make things with chocolate. And it's been very successful. People can take home recipes.
Nice.
Okay. Now, how are people able to like purchase tickets to the event and to be able to?
Tickets are available for purchase at the front desk of Ashland Hills Hotel and Suites. That's where the festival is taking place, as well as at the historic Ashland Springs Hotel in downtown,
Okay.
and also in Medford at Inn at the Commons.
Okay,
So
great.
3 locations. You can also go just online,
Okay.
Okay.
fill out the form that
Okay.
comes to our office. We follow up with a phone call, and the tickets will be waiting at will call.
Okay,
Okay.
great.
Easy.
All right. So now I think we have another clip at this point.
Well, I do want to say that one of the really neat things I saw on your website is that 10% of the festival proceeds are actually donated to Children's Miracle Network, and then also to Asante in Medford, the neonatal intensive care unit.
That's correct.
So I think that's just so amazing. I mean, you guys can come eat chocolate, and then you can help out with these amazing charities.
Yeah, that sounds really great.
Yeah.
For many years, we're donating to the Ashland Food Bank. And
Oh.
2 years ago, we decided we want to go with the Children's Miracle Network. And
Yeah.
all the proceeds, 10% of the ticket sales and 5K run, go to the NICU.
Yes,
Wow.
and by the way, you can check out all the information on their website.
OregonChocolateFestival.com.
Yep, and we could bring that up, OregonChocolatefestival.com. And yes, I think we should go ahead and show our second video.
Right.
And actually, after our second video, we are going to have a real special guest from Branson Chocolates, Deena Branson, who has brought all these fabulous delights. So we'll be talking about that. So let's go ahead and roll our clip.
Alrighty, and we're back with Deena Branson from Branson's Chocolates here in Ashland as our guest and to talk about her chocolates. And
Deena is one of the vendors,
Correct.
for the Chocolate Festival. And actually, how long have you been a vendor?
Oh, 2010, I think, somewhere around there, maybe earlier than that.
Nice.
7, 8 years at least.
And how long have you been making chocolate?
I've been making chocolate 12 years under my own name, but I've been working with chocolate for over 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so considering that length of time making chocolate, how does that affect your health? I mean, really, it's like, oh my gosh.
I know,
To me, that's just like, it's like, oh my gosh, how do you handle that?
I average a piece a day.
Okay.
Really, I still eat chocolate, but I have rules of when and where and how much.
You have to.
You have to.
You have to.
Or else you overindulge. And once you overindulge, that's when you get yourself in trouble.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, so let's see, what are your favorite chocolates to make?
Favorite chocolates to make are the fun ones, the creative ones, that some of the new things that we've been doing, the gourmet squares. So we do tea-infused chocolate, and I've taken some port, we take beer, we've been having fun playing with flavors. Yeah, so I have fun playing with different flavors that you don't normally find in chocolate.
So you're like a chocolate alchemist. You're coming up with all these things all the time.
A little bit, yeah.
Wow, wow.
How did you get into making chocolate? I mean, what got you into doing it?
The reason I started the business is I worked at a place for 10 years, stepped away after the third set of owners, and always loved working with chocolate in the industry. And when the doors closed, I told my husband, we can't let those recipes, that equipment get lost. And it was one of those things that I just kind of loved doing, enjoyed, and so we just kind of went with it. And where we're at now is crazy amazing.
Wow, wow. And I have seen your chocolates all over town. So where, just in town, can we get your chocolates?
So Ashland Springs Hotel.
Okay.
We actually, because of Karolina, we started chocolate bars. She asked, and we had never done chocolate bars before.
Wow.
And so we still do the chocolate bars for Ashland Springs Hotel.
Nice.
Grange Co-op, Paddington Station,
Okay.
Shop and Cart, Tudor Guild, Luna Cafe. That's
Okay.
just a few of them, and then you find places like the Blue Giraffe, the
Oh,
chocolate that they give
nice.
away.
Oh.
We make for them.
Oh.
So we do a lot of things like that too.
Yeah, I did see that, like on the video, like you had for Amerititles. So you can actually do corporate and sponsorship chocolate. And do you like make special molds for those for their?
We
Okay.
some people will do a custom mold,
Okay.
and some will just do a custom label.
Okay.
So we can, like Butler Automotive Group actually has a mold that says Butler Automotive Group in it.
Yes.
Where Ashland Springs Hotel just puts the label Ashland Springs Hotel on it. So we can do
Beautiful.
both.
Beautiful. And you also have a store.
Yes, we do.
Yes. And
Yeah.
where's that located?
We are located at 1662 Siskiyou Boulevard here in Ashland.
Yeah, isn't that kind of up from Market of Choice? Just kind of.
We are a block south of Market of Choice.
Okay.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, and I was just in their shop just the other day, and I gained 5 pounds just smelling it. So, you know, that's the mark of a successful chocolate shop, I guess. You know?
How many samples would you say you give away at the weekend? I'm
Oh,
curious.
That really varies
Okay.
greatly depending on what product you brought. So is it something that everybody is really intrigued by, or is it something that is really scary to people and they don't even want to try it?
Right.
So it really depends on that
There's a
kind of
method.
thing. Yes, you have to find that right piece that will attract them but not scare them.
And isn't that something at the festival you can actually purchase?
Yes.
The vendors' items right there, so you
Absolutely.
could just walk home with tons and
Yeah,
tons
just,
of goodies.
just walk out with a bag of about 20 pounds worth of chocolates.
Right there, you
know,
go.
yeah.
You're all good
Well,
to go.
as a matter of fact, I encourage everybody to think about it, that when you do come to festival, how often you have an opportunity to taste and purchase from
Exactly.
20, 30, 40 chocolatiers who are from all over.
Right.
And find your favorite. And then you go home, you can order it online, you will find it maybe in your store, but you know, and it's just such a great opportunity.
You know, that's what makes it unique, because I have to say, I've been in shopping cart a million times. I pick up some bar that, you know, I'm like, ooh, what's this? And I take it home and I'm like, ooh, that's not any good, you know? So it's really nice that we can go and taste it. So
Absolutely.
speaking
Yeah.
of tastings.
Yes, we have some samples here to taste test on the show. So
Yes.
So okay, Deena, what have you brought
So I brought,
us?
there's a plate for each of you, so that way you don't have to share your own plate.
Oh, great.
So I know. So the one with the white stripe on it,
Okay.
Okay.
that is a ginger square.
Ooh.
So I infused ginger into a ganache center. So that's one of my new fun ones.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that's like just very.
It's there, but it is not so overpowering that you don't want another bite.
It's lovely.
Yeah, I can go for a few more bites. For you.
Okay, I'm trying to be a connoisseur here. Okay. He's like, just give
Do
me
I
yours.
look like a connoisseur? You're talking to Glamour Day. This is all just like, oh,
Oh
man,
my
okay,
gosh,
this
that
goes,
is
you know.
just really delightful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Really, you guys at home have got to go and get some of these. This is really good. Okay, what else have you got here?
So the one that is dark chocolate,
Okay,
that one there,
this one here.
is key lime. It's a key lime cream. So I took a very traditional cream recipe and upgraded it with some more modern flavors, and using only preserves and concentrates for the flavors.
Okay, this is like pure pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to do a commercial for you? This is literally like pure pleasure. This is really, really good, and it
Yeah.
kind of just melts in your mouth, which is amazing.
Yeah, I've never been a big fan of lime per se as one of my favorite flavors, but that's really tasty. I like that a lot.
Thank
You
you.
ate the whole thing.
Well, of course I'm going to use it.
Saving it for later. Okay, what else have you
So
got
the
here?
milk chocolate one that's there, that is a peanut butter cream. Yes. So that is a smooth, creamy peanut butter dipped in some milk chocolate. It's
Okay, this is beyond a peanut
and
butter
it has
cup.
no
Yeah.
it has no added sugars added to it.
That's like really
It's
good.
really soft and creamy. You have something about soft and creamy. That is really good.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
that far exceeds my
mean-
normal addiction to peanut butter cups. So,
That is delightful. Okay, and what
And the last thing is one of our newest things, and it is a hazelnut toffee.
okay.
So And that one is a crunchy, not a soft. So.
But that's still a soft for a toffee.
Yeah.
God, you have a real knack for that, like soft and
I like to have.
I need wine. I need music. I need a good movie. Oh my goddess, this is so good.
We like to do our chocolates balanced, so you get to enjoy the flavors and the chocolate. So nothing is overpowering.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. And you've got some chocolate sauce here.
Correct.
And go ahead and tell us what you've got
So
here.
what I brought was some of the ginger squares. I also brought some of the matcha green tea squares,
Okay, that would be
which is that one, that little guy there.
Oh, here's
So
our pictures. Okay, go ahead.
And then I have some chocolate sauce there that we use 100% cacao when we make it, so it's a richer flavor, not so sweet. And then a salted caramel milk chocolate bar, and one of the very first chocolate bars we ever made, which is the blackberry bar, the Marion blackberry bar.
Wow.
Well, when I was at your shop the other day and checking out your bottles of chocolate sauce, I just think that that's just like the purest form of milk chocolate milkshake without the ice cream. So I just open it up and just start drinking, and maybe later get the ice cream involved.
I know people that drink it straight from the bottle.
Yeah, well, see, that's what I was thinking too.
That would be my son.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be me too. I would do that.
Let me just ask you, and are you the one who does the chocolate truffle workshop?
Yes.
Yes, and so you teach people at the festival how to make truffles.
Correct. On Sunday morning of the event, we have the people come into my facility, and they actually get to learn in using the tools that I do.
Okay.
And everybody walks home with product,
Okay.
a recipe, and dipping forks so they can play at home.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're so fabulous.
Yeah.
You are so fabulous, and I just want to say thank you because those are
thank you.
really, really a delight, and you should try them out if you
You're
can.
welcome.
Well, this has brought our show to an end. This has
Darn.
been really, we definitely need more time. So we definitely want to thank Karolina and Deena for coming on to the
Yes,
show.
thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
And so we thank you at home for joining us. And we want to give special thanks to our crew as well.
Yes, and please check out the Oregon Chocolate Festival website, and also you can check out Deena Branson's website at bransonschocolates.com.
Correct.
Right? Okay, great.
And you can follow Gems of the Rogue Valley on our Facebook page. And if you have any special suggestions for future shows, you can write us at gems@glamourdave.com. And so I'm your host, David Nienow.
And I'm your host, Cassandra Was.
And we will see you next time.